Tribute, A Moving History of Canadian Blacks in Dance is a presentation put together to honor those who have paved the way both here in Canada and globally in the dance world. These artists have raised a community of dance artists who still continue to contribute today, whether it be in teaching, whether it be producing shows, whether it be just the administration of dance, but they truly have contributed to the path that those who are working today are doing. What we wanted to do was show the contributions of Canadians within this global dance community. So at the conference we gave people just a little taste of what it is that we're going to be presenting.
He choreographed and produced things with our skills in mind. I guess any great choreographer is going to do that anyway. But, you know, if someone doesn't kick well on their left, then he makes them kick on their right. So we felt very, very comfortable in that environment because we were encouraged and supported in the good things that we were able to do. You know, whether or not that was calculated, it was just a nice example setting, a nice celebration of the student themselves. So that when you have someone who's giving you that kind of care and that kind of affection and that kind of energy, you just want to pass that on to the next.
In my case, he has given me the opportunity. He would say to you, just come in, make sure the place is clean, you know, take the attendance. Here's the key to the studio. Go and practice and practice and practice.
We had an African dance conference of Canadian dance artists in 2003, and Jenny Lagon was one of the honorees. She came and Jenny challenged some Jay Blaze, who was with Blaze Entertainment at the time, to get up, hip-hop dancers, to get up and show them some of what they do. So they got up and they did their thing and they were gone, and Jenny just pretty went, she got up, she did her thing. She was 80-something years old. And she said, see, nothing's changed. But the fact that this woman got up and challenged these young people, you know, to let them know that nothing is new, that it's so important for us to know who has come before us.
I remember him well doing Danny's piece, Inching, and with, particularly with France Bruyère, who was an interesting dancer who was with us for a number of years. She was short and stocky and solid and grounded, and the two of them made just a delightful couple. couple in this little piece that is like two inchworms very slowly coming together, and they very slowly stand up, and they've got this exaggerated posture with the lower back really swayed. I mean, this very lifted, but the back very swayed.
I would say that Jean was most successful in inspiring and educating, in that she inspired the young people who came into the company, that collectively we could do something that was really great.
Jean Sheen was the first person to give me a job as a dance teacher. I so respected that. I felt that, yes, okay, this is the next step, you know, in my dance career.
Don't try to create work just because you will get a grant for that work. Create works from here. Sit and think of something you like to see, do it, then go look for the funding.
Artists to honor in this one, simply because some of them I've had personal relationships with who have helped me in my career, and also those who I've looked up to while I was progressing in my career. It's also important to show the influence and what they have left behind. So the performers in this showcase will be those who are on the scene today, and they will be remounting some of the pieces of those artists being honored. It's to show the continuance of dance here in Toronto, and perhaps just touch a bit of what some of these honorees have done for us.
New York City, Metropolitan Opera House. Rudolf Nureyev is the giant of the dance, the god of the dance. He has brought the house down with his prince, and Kevin had danced the Bluebird, which had stopped the house. People went crazy when he started his temps de poisson hanging in the air, where he just literally seemed to suspend motion up there, and not up here, but up there. And in that curtain call, Rudolf Nureyev, who was adored by the entire world, took the flowers that had been given to him, walked over the dancers, walked in front of me, and walked to Kevin Pugh and handed him his bouquet and pushed him forward. There was a roar that would equal a roar on a football field for when Nureyev did that, where he basically said, "This is a great dancer," and he pushed Kevin forward to take a bow.
Paul was so proud of these kids. He would hug the kids, and because he always had a great rapport with kids. He would ask them about their school, and they had he had an easy way of talking to them. but very stern, disciplined, but loving. And that was what stood out with Paul.
And I liked to dance, and the dance was able to help me solidify in my own mind what kind of artistic endeavor, what kind of education, what kind of person I want to be. And you got to give it up to a guy like Paul Pettiford. I thank him from the depth of my heart, and thank the organization that was able to give him to us so that we could turn out to be what we are today.
We're still working in Canada at gathering not just the people, but the memory, what has been done before. Really mapping out what has been done. I think it's very important. It was about time. And that we should not ever again forget about this. Continue to inform the people about what's being done, about who's doing it, and how. So it's quite a turning point, I believe, this celebration. Dance Immersion, organized thing before, but my feeling is that this time there was something more. There's a bigger gathering. And I have a lot of hope for it.